All right, so I'm going to show you how to set up the Roxor Voice Control Software. So after you order it on the website, you will get it in an email sent to you. Now at the top of the email is a link for customers that purchase the Golf Control Box, which is a different software. It looks similar, but it is different. So make sure you scroll down and actually download the link. It'll be a zip file that you'll want to download. Now I want to show you a couple problems that some people have had, and just to avoid you having the same problem. So in your downloads, here's the file that you'll get. Let me delete this one that I already ran. So you'll want to double click on it. Now you'll want to extract this. Now, I've seen some people actually click on this and open it. Some computers I've seen has allowed someone to open the extracted file. I think it more just lets them see the file, but it's not actually up and running. So if they do anything in there, it doesn't actually save. So you do not want to just run it from the extract file. So you want to click extract all. Oops, there we go. Extract all. Hit extract. Now this is the unextracted file folder. Now, if I was to take this program file and drag it somewhere else and not have the settings file, I will show you what will happen. So you can see, because I've had customers do this too. Let me delete this. All right. So for example, I have my documents folder here. Now I'm going to drag well, I'll copy and paste it, but let's say we're going to actually drag it. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it in my documents folder. Now, when I go to open it, you'll see that there's no presets, and you'll have to hit more and then run anyway. That's normal. But when that opens, you see there's no presets in here already. Now I've had customers contact me and say, I don't see any presets. Well, the reason why you don't see any presets is because the presets are inside the setting file here. So you have to run it where the setting file is. Now, what you could do is drag it over. Drag it over, open it up. Now, if you add something in here, let's say you do test, and we'll make this, hit voice, test, this is just going to be return. So when you X out, it automatically will save. It'll generate that settings file for you inside of that folder. See, there's the settings file that I just created right here. So now when you open it, we'll see that test there that we made inside the program. So there's the test, but it won't have the presets that I've already added for everybody. So to do that, make sure you run it from the actual download. Now I've had people too drag this into their program files. Well, the program files folder has a setting in it that won't allow it to run properly. So you don't want to do that. You want to run it from your documents, your desktop, or your downloads, somewhere other than your program files. So now when I open it up, run anyway, down here in the bottom, you'll see a little microphone come up. Right there. So this is basically saying that there's an app using your microphone, which is what you want. Now it says I have two using mine because I'm recording this and explaining how all this works. So there's actually two programs using it, this one and my recording software. So here's the presets for TGC 2019 that are in here. Now, I'm going to show you how to add your own presets and your own changes. That way, if you need to, you can adjust these. Some customers have had no problem figuring this out, and some I've had to help with. So I'm trying to make it easier for everybody here. So the settings for TGC 2019, here's a bunch already here. Now, so one of the benefits of this software is it has built-in presets. So let's say you want to add a preset. Well, we'll do it this way first. So what we're going to do is click Add Binding, and you'll see a new line come in. All right, so we're going to left click. This is important, left and right click, so make sure you pay attention to this. Left click on voice, and you'll get this box, and you type in the phrase that you want to be able to say, such as, I'm trying to think of a preset that's not in there. We'll do 3 wood. Then you left click on voice again. That will lock it in there and give you your green check mark. Then you come over here. You can right click, choose one of the preset software that's already in here, hover over it, and you'll get presets that are already done for you. Now, there's not a 3-wood setting in here, but we're going to pretend like there is, just so you see how this works. So you're going to go to TGC 2019, come over, choose the preset you want. Let's say we were making this driver. There's already a driver in here, but we're going to make this driver just for the so you can see how it works. So you left click on driver, and it will add in the preset of what driver is for you. Now, obviously this is 3-wood, so we don't want this to be driver. So to change it, you just left click on make button. It'll light up red. Now, whatever you type in on your keyboard is what it's going to record. Now, it's not going to show you what it's typing, so you get to pay attention to what you're doing, but it's most likely just going to be a keystroke. So once you click on make button, you're going to hit your key that you want this to be. And a 3-wood, I believe, is a 1. So you hit 1 on your keyboard and then hit make button again. Now, it typed additional things because I was talking. So hang on, let me not talk and do this. Okay, there we go. So it is picking up my voice right now and adding in these commands as I'm talking. So it's best to deactivate your microphone if you're going to be in here messing around with stuff, and then turn it back on when you want to play. So now I can test this by opening up TGC and then saying 3-wood, and it should type in a 1. But another way you can test it is just click over here in the little box and then say the command. So 3-wood. See how it typed 1 for me. 3-wood, 3-wood, 3-wood. See, it keeps typing 1, which would be the command for a 3-wood. So that's the way you do that. And now we'll do that one more time, and just to show you how I did it. So we're going to delete this binding. We're going to click add binding. We're going to left click on voice. We're going to type in what we want to say. Then we're going to left click on voice again. That will add that in. And then we're going to come over here on make button. We're going to left click on make button. It'll light up red. Hit the key on your keyboard that you want to use as your shortcut, and then click make button again with the left. Now, I got to quit talking while I'm doing it because it's picking up commands. Hang on. Okay, so there's just the 1. Now, the other option, like I said, is you right click and pick one of the presets. So if you have TGC, you can come in here and choose the presets that you want to be already in here, or you can add your own if you want. So that's how you add that. So now when you when you exit, it'll automatically save and generate a new settings file. So now when I open this back up, we should scroll down, choose our profile, scroll down. There's our hit 3-wood. Now let's test it. Hit 3-wood. And we see how 1 comes up. So like here we can test putter. Putter. See, it types a P. Now I'm going to show you how to change your different confidence meter amount and your voice activation volume threshold. So let's come in here to, I guess, let's just pick 3-wood again. So we're going to right click on voice. That'll give us this little menu. Now, these are 2 separate things. The top one is confidence meter to invoke, and the bottom is volume to invoke. So every time you say something into your microphone, your computer is picking it up at a certain volume percentage. So the closer I get, the louder it is to the computer, the higher that number is going to be. The farther away I get, the lower it's going to be. So if you want your computer to be, your software to be really sensitive, you can change these to a 1, which means almost any kind of volume it'll be listening for. So you can barely, let's test it out real quick. I'll try to whisper. 3-wood, 3-wood. Oh, hit 3-wood, hit 3-wood, hit 3-wood. See, I'm barely whispering and it's picking it up. So now if I right click and I change this number to, let's say, we'll change it to 70. Come back in here and I say, hit 3-wood, hit 3-wood. See, I'm whispering and it's not going to pick it up. Hit 3-wood, hit 3-wood, hit 3-wood. See, I got to be loud now. So that can be good if you're playing music or something like that, but I like leaving it low. Now, the speech recognition to invoke, that is when you say something, the software is going to give it a percentage as to, see how it's typing what I'm saying. I need to close this down. All right, so hang on. There we go. The computer and the software is giving a percentage to what it thinks you said. So if you was to say practice swing, it's going to hear that and it's going to think that you said something, and it's going to say he's going to say he probably said practice swing, and we're 10% sure that that's what he said. So depending on how you talk, certain commands might need to be changed. Confidence meter. So you might need something higher, something lower. So if you right click on voice, you can change this. Now 50 seems to be pretty good. It's got to be over 50% sure that's what you said to actually activate it. Otherwise, the lower you set that, it's only got to be, let's say you set it to 10, it only has to be 11% sure that's what you said to activate that command. And that would not be very good. It would probably set it off a lot. So it's the sensitivity setting basically. So now I want to show you how to set up the voice speech recognition for Windows 10, because it will use that information to generate and learn your voice. So we want to minimize this. And if you come down to your search and type in, let's see, I think it's speech recognition. And we'll click on this. It might actually be in another location, but we'll find it. Nope, right here. Yeah. So under speech recognition, you have control panel, ease of access, and speech recognition. If you scroll down, you'll see train your computer to better understand you. And click on that, and what it'll do is it'll run you through a long list of things to say so it can learn how you talk. So, for example, I had a customer that was from somewhere in England, and the software wouldn't register anything that they said until they did their speech recognition. And then once they ran through the speech recognition, it was fine. So that's something you may need to look into doing. I recommend everybody do it, because the more you use it, the more it learns how you talk, the better and more accurate the software will be. So let me run back in here again one more time to see if there's anything I forgot. Oh, see, I'm on the extract section here. I need to minimize this, or X out of it. X out of that. This is where I was testing it. So we're going to come in here. Okay, so this is the actual, the extracted file folder. So if you want, you go back in and actually delete the zip file or move it somewhere else so you still have it if you need it. But so we're going to open that up. Open up our software again. Choose our profile here for TGC 2019. And if you want, you can click Add Profile. And then, see, Add Profile. It'll bring it up. You want to hit Rename and type in, maybe you use E6. Enter, and that'll rename it. So now you can add a new binding. So let's say it's, for E6, let's say aim left. Left click. Now there are some E6 presets coming to this one, but the way E6 works, there's not a lot of presets that you would want to use the voice software for as a preset. Like for example, in the control box software, I have the preset set up to do certain toggles between menu options. But with the voice, you can literally just say, hit mulligan, and it'll move the mouse to where you want it to go to and click mulligan for you. And if you need help with E6, let me know, and I'll help you out on how to do that. Let's see. So that should be pretty much it for the voice software. But if you have any questions, let me know. Send me a text, send me a message. I've been helping people out as much as I can. Pretty much everybody, we figured out what their little issue was. Some people's antivirus software can block things and they have to shut it off. If you're running an OptiShot, you probably have to run Roxor Golf.exe as admin. run as an administrator for it to work. Let's see what else would be something you need to know. That might be about it. So if you have any more questions, let me know, and we'll get it fixed. Or if you want to add anything, if there's something missing, let me know, and we'll do a new version and send it out, and it'll be available to anybody. All right, so that's the Roxor Voice software, and I'd like to brag on myself because I did that all in one take without stuttering too bad or saying anything and having to start over. So that's good. All right.